Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a clean with me, but today is going to be a little bit different. Instead of doing my normal day-to-day cleaning routine, I'm actually going to be doing some deep cleaning things that I like to do around the spring and the fall. So because it's fall time now, I want to do a little bit of extra cleaning. So I do have a list written down here, which I will also put in the description box in case you want to follow along. We're going to be wiping down the windows and the blinds, deep cleaning the oven and the microwave, which needs to be done so bad, wiping down the kitchen cabinets, dusting off the ceiling fans, and rotating our mattress. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get ready to clean with me. Follow along if you would like, and comment down below what you got done during today's video. Also, before we get started, I want to go ahead and just let you guys know about my eyes really quickly. I know they might look really red or watery or crazy. I am dealing with some skin irritation in my eyelids above my eye, and so I've been putting product on them, some oils and lotions, and because of that it's dripping down into my actual eyes and making them watery and red and crazy. So if I look a little bit crazy, that is why. I do apologize, but let's go ahead and get some cleaning done. So on this deep cleaning fall day, I got started with the windows, and this is a task I actually enjoy doing. I like having like crystal clean windows. So I'm taking my Method Mint glass cleaner and a paper towel, and I'm wiping down all of the windows with that. And then to dust off the blinds, I'm using just a washcloth, and I'm spraying my Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray directly onto the washcloth, and then kind of just brushing off the blinds, obviously doing it one way and then flipping them and doing it the other way since they are double-sided. Next, I moved on to rotating our mattress, and this is something that really should be done about every 3 to 4 months, but honestly it's something I don't remember to do that often, so I do ours about every 6 months. It's just really good to keep the mattress in good shape for longer, so you're not making the same dent in the exact same spot forever. So it keeps your mattress newer a little bit longer. Just better for the mattress and better for your sleep. So I try to do that every 6 months as long as I can remember. And then I moved on to our ceiling fans, which usually I would do this with a pillowcase. I would put the pillowcase over each blade and wipe it off, but I was a little bit dumb and had already thrown the pillowcases into the wash on this day, so I just used a damp paper towel and wiped it off with that. Okay, now that the fans are done, it's time to get into the nitty-gritty, really dirty stuff. I'm trying out this Method degreaser for the first time in today's video to do the microwave and the oven. I will say our microwave really wasn't bad, like at all. I definitely didn't need the degreaser on it, but I wanted to try it out and see if it made any kind of difference. Honestly, because our microwave was already so clean, I didn't feel like it did anything extra, but the degreaser does smell really good. It's like a lemon scent, and I just like that it smelled good because I feel like most degreasers smell just like a very heavy duty and just kind of chemically. So I do highly recommend this degreaser. It did work really well on the oven, which we will get to in a minute, but it worked nice on the microwave as well. Okay, you guys, moving on to the oven, which really is the big show here. This is what our oven looked like beforehand. Let me remind you, I've never cleaned this oven before, and we've lived here for almost 2 years. I know that's so bad, but this is the damage of basically 2 years of using the oven. So just to get started, I took out the racks and I set those aside. I did end up cleaning those, but I didn't film that, but I just washed those in the sink with soap and water. So to get started with the oven, I sprayed everything down with a ton of degreaser. I knew it was gonna need it, so I sprayed a whole bunch, and then I let it sit for a while, and I set a timer on my phone for 10 minutes, I wanna say. Yeah, for 10 minutes to just really let it soak. And then I came back once that timer was up and I tried scraping it off, and it just wasn't coming up. So I wasn't sure if I hadn't waited long enough or if the degreaser just really wasn't working. So I tried a second time. I sprayed everything down again and I let it wait another 10 to 15 minutes to see if everything would loosen up a little bit better, because I really didn't want to be putting all this elbow grease into this project. So while I let that sit for the second round, I moved on to wiping down the cabinets. And you guys know I normally do this with hot water, with a mix of hot water and my Mrs. Meyer's spray. But on today, I just wanted to use the spray directly on the surface. I don't know why, that was just kind of my mood for the day. So I used my Mrs. Meyer's pumpkin multi-surface spray and wiped down every single cabinet with that. Okay, so we're about to move back to the oven, and I want you to hear how tough it was to scrape up the gunk off the oven. So you can tell by listening to that, it was really stuck on there even after 2 layers of degreaser and 2 waiting periods. But I figured I couldn't wait any longer, so I went ahead and scrubbed at it the best that I could. It actually did start coming up. I just had to be a little bit more rough with it, and I was able to move things around and actually start getting it clean, which I was very excited about. So just watch these next few clips and you'll see basically everything start to come up. And then I switched over from that brown blade looking thing to a really rough wire sponge, and I will 100% recommend using a wire sponge because everything came up super easy once I started using that. So by this point, I felt like I had gotten a lot of the big pieces out of the oven, so I wanted to get some more moisture in there to really loosen everything up. So I took my dish sponge and some dish soap and hot water, and I applied that to the whole oven, and I let it soak in that soap mixture for a little while as well. I just felt like even with the degreaser and the scrubbing, everything could have been a little bit more easier. I felt like it was so dry that it needed some moisture to be able to wipe up. So I thought I would try out the soap and water method and see how that would go. It actually worked super well. I'm really glad that I did that. I think the mixture of the degreaser plus the soap and water is really what got the job done. I think using just one or the other still wouldn't have really done it. And I think that's mostly because our oven was just so bad. I think if you keep your oven clean and only let it get a little bit dirty, then you're not gonna need to do like this whole extravagant exercise with it. You'll probably be able to just use soap and water or just use degreaser. So this is what it looks like when I had it all soaked up. I let it sit there for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I was able to start wiping everything up. It looked so good and clean and so shiny. I'm so happy that I did this. It looks amazing now. Okay, wow, you guys, I'm still so amazed that I was able to get the oven looking from how it used to look to this. Yes, I feel like there's some spots that could be better, but the transformation is crazy and I'm happy with it. So there you have it, guys. That is my completed fall deep cleaning list. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you got some motivation. Again, the list that I just used will be linked down below in the description box, so if you want to do this clean with me as well, you can. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!